I say that I am better now, better now. I only say that 'cause you're not around.
Ching, ching, ching. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Tatumeister, the Tatumeister. It's your boy, the Tatumeister, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Alright, so, yes, I got a new look. New haircut, shaved. I'm still wearing the same stupid shirt, but Godzilla's great, who cares? So, yes, I am going to watch Mortal Kombat. I know you're probably wondering, Tate, where's the Mortal Kombat movie review? We'll get to that, but I just wanted to review this movie first, so. Oh yeah, we're here to talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, this is the second show in the MCU. Not counting the Netflix or the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or any of that shit. This is made by them. This is the second in the shows of MCU. Following the Wanda... I might have to edit the crap out of this because of the CPU. But following the highly loved and highly appreciated WandaVision, does Falcon and the Winter Soldier live up to the hype that WandaVision set? Does it live up to the bar that WandaVision set? Well, I just say the show's different. The show's a lot different. And it's not fair to critique it just by comparing it to WandaVision, because they're completely different shows. Yes, they're both MCU shows. Yes, they're both similar in scope, but they're differently handled. So, before I get into the actual review of each episode, I'm just going to talk about... Here's my phone. I'm just going to talk about what I thought overall. So, as an overall package, Falcon and the Winter Soldier is very good. Is it amazing? No. Is it going to blow your mind? No. Is it as good as some of the MCU movies? I wouldn't say so. But it does do a lot. And I'll explain what it does. So, boom. Alright, so we start with the episode simply titled New World Order. Now, when the first episode of this series came out, I didn't actually watch it as soon as it came out. I actually had to catch up. I actually watched them all before the finale came out. I know. It's weird. That's just how much I wasn't excited. I wasn't that hyped for the show at all. But anyway, so today we start out the series with an episode titled New World Order, and Kari Skogling, I think she directs all the episodes, right? Yeah, she directs all the episodes. It seems like they filmed it all as one big movie and just turned it into a show. It seems like that, because Kari directed all of them. I think it's written by the same... Derek wrote 4 and 5, Dylan Mooson wrote the final episode, and Michael Costine wrote the first day. That explains why they all felt... Okay, Malcolm Spellman wrote the first one. That explains why they all felt like different episodes in a sense. They're all written differently. Okay, so... 6 months after the life of the blimp, Sam Wilson stops George Buddock, blah, blah, blah. Hijacks some planes. Yeah, so the first episode's interesting. It has some really good concepts, but I gotta say the first episode is definitely the worst of the 6. It's very much a slow burn. It doesn't have a lot going on in it. It's definitely setting up stuff, and while that's good and all, it's definitely not an episode I'm gonna go back and rewatch. It's probably a 6 out of 10 episode, just for the fact that, well, not a lot's going on in it. It's just a kind of a exposition, gotta explain crap, gotta set stuff up kind of episode, which isn't bad. It's necessary. I'm not saying it's unnecessary, but it doesn't have a lot going on, so it's definitely the worst of these 6 episodes. And that's why kind of the reason I didn't want to continue. But anyway, so the second episode is called The Star Spangled Man. This is following the events of the first episode, where John Walker, a new character, becomes Captain America. So here's the Rogers mantle, blah, 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 flying message. Okay, so there's the Flag Smashers in the show. They are like the overarching villains of this show. The Flag Smashers are basically a group of people led by Carly, weirdly enough. I feel like they named this girl Carly just because the director's called Carly. It's like... Or Kari, sorry, and the director's called Kari. Still, similar names, but... Yeah, Carly's the leader. Carly Morgenthau. She's the leader of this group called the Flag Smashers. She's the leader of this group called the Flag Smashers, who basically they're a crime group basically that wants to. It's hard to explain. Like, they kind of want to just revert back to the way things were before the blip happened. Like, before, everybody came back. Like during the 5 years, everybody was united, but then as soon as everybody came back, it's really weird. Like, I guess there wasn't any countries during the 5 years. Like, I guess. Yeah, because half the population of the world just disappeared, so it was It's really weird. But anyway, so yeah. At the end of the second episode, they decide to go to Zemo. And then Isaiah, a new character who is a super soldier, is introduced here. So it's a good episode. A solid 7 out of 10 episode. It is better than the first one, not by a lot. But yeah, it's definitely a better second episode. So, now we get to the good stuff. The first two were just a little warm-up. Now we get to the really good stuff. So, episode 3, Power Broker. So this is the first episode with Zemo. And they do a great job bringing Zemo back. Sharon Carter comes back. It's a very great episode. But I do have some nitpicks, like, I mean, if you guys are expecting Zemo to wear the mask a lot in the show, you're going to be disappointed because he only puts it on for like one scene. That really kind of pissed me off, but I'm not salty about it. It's fine. I just think that was misadvertising. Like, you make us think he's going to wear the mask a lot and he doesn't. I kind of thought that was pretty stupid of them for doing the new, but whatever. I ain't the creators. You can do whatever you want. I just think that was misadvertising, but okay. So episode 4 is The Whole World is Watching, which is definitely the second best episode of this series. It's freaking incredible. So yeah, I'm not going to spoil much from this episode, but like, it's pretty damn awesome. I'm just going to say that. I mean, wow. It's a 9 out of 10 episode. Definitely the second best of this series, and it is truly an episode I'll want to rewatch again. It's written perfectly. It's directed perfectly. It has tension. It has drama. It has a lot of great stuff. I really recommend you guys watch it. That episode in particular, what The Whole World is Watching, is just an awesome, really well done episode of a show. It is really dope. Especially the last scene. Like, the last few scenes of this episode just are freaking incredible. I just can't get over it, really. Yeah. And it's very dark, considering the MCU hasn't gotten quite dark like that before. So then we get episode 5, which is a more exposition-heavy episode, Truth. Truth is good, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of how it was executed. I know I always say that. You don't like the execution. Well, yeah, I just think Truth could have been shortened to a 35-minute episode. It went on way too long. I mean, I just think my problem with this series is that a lot of the episodes will feel way too long. I mean, either they should have made the episodes as short as the WandaVision ones, or they should have just made only 4 episodes, I feel. Because a lot of stuff just goes on for too long. It's overdone. It's over-dramatized. It's a lot of the first 5 episodes have that, and it's just annoying. WandaVision was able to really pique your interest and really get you invested, and it really did a good job of, having that mystery element. Like, what's going to happen? We don't know. I'm really interested here. I want to know what's going on. This show doesn't really have that factor. It's just kind of like, oh, here it is. We don't need an explanation. We just throw it right in your face. We don't got to. We just, here you go, and we're gonna tell you everything. I don't know. There wasn't a lot of investment I had for this show. Truth is good though. It does a good job, and it's a necessary episode. All the episodes are necessary, but I just feel like as an overall package, the show didn't really offer too much. But I'm just gonna. My overall thoughts on Truth is it's good, just not amazing. It's a 6 out of 10 episode. So. Okay. Alright, now we get to the finale. So, One World, One People, episode 6. Masterpiece. Alright, look. Up to this point, I liked the show. I thought it was cool. But, damn. This finale, One World, One People. I mean, it's a 10 episode. It's just, I can't even have words for it. It is amazing. It is freaking amazing. And I didn't even think that was possible. Episode 4 was already awesome, but they somehow topped it with this one. The One World, One People really did most of the work. It's really awesome. It seems like the whole show was building up to that one episode. This one episode truly is some of the best MCU content I've seen. And it's even better than WandaVision finale. The WandaVision finale is good, but this is like high tier. I mean, it's pretty freaking spectacular. I don't even know. They should have just done this as one movie. I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm being a little too excited, but for real, it is quite a finale. I loved every second of it. It was truly amazing. I'm not gonna spoil anything from it, but just please watch the show just for this one episode alone. It's worth it, my friends. When you get through those 5 other episodes, it's worth it to get to this one. One World, One People. Truly an amazing finale. I couldn't even complain. So, as an overall package, yeah, I love Falcon and Winter Soldier. It was really good, really good. So, just have a couple nitpicks here and there. I mean, it's mainly the first 5 episodes. A lot of the first 5 episodes have a lot of exposition-heavy scenes. It's more of a slow burn than WandaVision. It has a lot more build-up to that final episode, which is okay. I'm fine with build-up. But either the episode should have been shorter, cut shorter, or there should have been only 4 episodes. Like, it just felt too long for what they were trying to tell. Like, I just... and that's weird because, usually for MCU stuff, I want them to be longer. But Falcon and Winter Soldier, especially with Bucky, I mean, Bucky was kind of irrelevant in the show. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Look, I like Bucky in the show. I'm not saying he wasn't unnecessary, but it felt more like a Sam Wilson Falcon show than a Falcon and Winter Soldier show. I mean, he's in it, like Winter Soldier's in it, but he's not really doing much. Like, he's just there to support Sam. I mean, it's kind of like, the frick. I mean, what is even he doing in there? Just give him a little more development, which he already has a ton of. Like, we didn't really need him in the show. Like, why didn't you just make it a Falcon show? I guess because Falcon can't stand on his own. Let's just take the 2 Captain America side gets to get people interested. I don't know. It just didn't feel like a Falcon and Winter Soldier film. It felt like a Falcon turning into Captain America show. It didn't really feel like a, Falcon and Winter Soldier show like I thought it was going to be. It just felt like a Falcon show turning into Captain America, which is fine. I'm fine with that. Also, they don't really give an explanation why Sam even gave the shield back. They don't really explain that part very well. There's parts they don't explain very well. They're just like, oh, you're just supposed to buy it because we're, just buy it because, just buy that we're doing it. It doesn't matter. We got to make the show. Just accept that you didn't want to be Captain America right away. I mean, I do kind of understand. Isaiah is the character that kind of explains that. Like, yeah, the black man can't be Captain America because of stereotypes, because of how America treats us. I get why you didn't want to be Captain America right away, but I don't know. It just makes that Endgame scene a little less impactful after watching this show. It's kind of like, bro, I mean, he just basically said, oh, thanks, Cap. Then puts it to the museum. Here you go. I don't know. Why did he even do that? It's so lame. I don't know. It's fine. He eventually did become what Steve wanted him to be, but it's just, I don't know. The first 5 episodes just have a lot of issues. I have no problem with the finale. It's kind of fucking, I don't know. Especially the first one. The first episode's just like, ugh. It's just a drag. It's just, ugh. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's like, ugh. I don't know. I just wouldn't watch it again. The Bucky scenes with his counselor, though, like his psychologist, are pretty great. I have a lot of pros, but there's also a few cons, so. Really, that finale did most of the work. The finales. Let me just please watch it just for that finale. It is so damn great. So, anyway, guys. What do I get Falcon and Winter Soldier? Let me think. I'm going to give it an 8.3. 8.3 out of 10. It's very good, a very enjoyable show. It has a lot of great elements. It's just execution and what they did with the ideas, what they did with the concepts. It's just not handled as well as I would have wanted. It would have been like not a 9 or something really high had they made it shorter, cut some parts, maybe focused on Sam more, maybe not have, or maybe just give Winter Soldier some more parts, because Winter Soldier's kind of irrelevant. I mean, he does do stuff, but he doesn't do a lot. Especially Zemo. I had a problem with Zemo. I know I have problems. But guys, I still enjoyed the show. The finale makes up for everything. The finale is freaking, I already said, it's amazing. It's a masterpiece. That one episode's a masterpiece. But I just wish the other 5 really had more to offer, because I just don't have a reason to go back and rewatch them. They don't have a lot to offer. So that's just my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know. That's just how I feel. It's definitely not WandaVision, but it's better than some of the old, some of the MCU movies aren't as good as this, but some of them are. So it's a mid-tier. It's like a B-tier MCU project. Still really good, just not something I'd care to rewatch a lot. So yeah, that's just how I feel. So yeah, that's my review on Falcon and Winter Soldier. I hope you guys enjoyed. Damn, I went a really long time on this. Well, great, I'm got to edit it, so. Alright, so now I'm going to go watch the Mortal Kombat movie. Hopefully, I will have that to you later this week. I know I'm going to be late, but I was supposed to watch it yesterday, but I guess my friends didn't want to go to the theater and watch it, so whatever. But yeah, I'm going to watch that soon, after I'm done with this. So thank you all for watching, and the Tatum Meister is